back to this week's episode of How to Be an American. So today I want to start this new episode series. It's going to be a 10-part series. I'm going to be talking about the major export in 5 U.S. States, and I'm going to be talking about why this is important. So, I want to bring this to your guys' attention because exports are really fundamental in a few things. So, increasing jobs is one of the reasons why it's so important. It brings jobs because these companies are able to produce overseas, they're able to produce other areas. So let's say, for instance, you open up a cupcake shop in your small town of Noblesville, let's say, for example, and then let's say you're able to become regional. So now you're able to open 5 cupcake shops, and you're able to sell to people all over your county and all in your area. And then let's say you're full-blown all over the state. Well, now you've kind of reached your maximum in the state level. So now you're going to reach out and you're going to open branches all over the nation. Now you're a national brand, and so you're reaching those customers, and then it gets to a point where you then go overseas, and creating these exports is going to create more and more jobs. So the more exports you have, and those things directly affect the economy because it directly impacts jobs. It also brings in wages and higher wages. So the more exports you have, the more likely it is that you can raise the minimum wage or the standard of living for residents in the area. And then it also just talks about, and then also it just kind of, the more affluent your community is, the more happy, the more leisurely your community can be. You have money in the bank to go out and see movies and to participate in your community. So the more that your state and your communities produce exports, the more likely it is that you yourself will be more economically inclined, but also your state and your community will also have more economic fluency. Episode, we are going to start our first episode of this series where we're going to be talking about the states and why they're important. So I'm excited for this series. I hope you guys are excited too. Definitely leave me a comment below what you think your major export for your state is, and don't cheat, don't go look it up. You have to guess, you have to tell me what you think that it is. I'm really excited to hear what you guys have to say. I think it'll be interesting to kind of test your guys' knowledge on your state and how involved you are maybe in things that go on in there. I definitely want to hear from you guys. Also, don't forget to check out The Humanitarian on Facebook. You can follow us at The Humanitarian. I'll link that below, as well as following Brady and I on Twitter. I'll link our tags in the description box below. Also, don't forget to head over to SoundCloud and iTunes. 3 days a week we post on SoundCloud and iTunes our podcasts. So if you haven't heard yet, I'll give you a quick little recap. On Mondays, you get to hear from me, something I am super passionate about. I oftentimes positively rant about things, wanting to bring things to your guys' awareness that I think is overlooked or is really important and needs to be brought to attention. On Wednesdays, we have a super fun guest, oftentimes chanting the mantra of creating community leaders, and it's just really an excellent example of being a community leader and being an active citizen. And then on Fridays, you get to hear from Brady. He usually has a weekend motivation or some sort of advice for you guys. So you definitely don't want to miss out on those Friday episodes. They're full of content, they're full of important ideas, and I don't want you guys to miss out on any of them. So definitely don't forget to hit the little notification bell and subscribe to my YouTube channel while you're at it. You're not going to want to miss out on anything, and definitely don't forget to head over to SoundCloud and subscribe to that, as well as follow Brady and I on all of our social media that will be linked below. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it, and I can't wait to get into the next episode of the series. And until next time.